Even Bubba's dropped all the way to 17th.
Well, Ben Gisberg, he was up in first, and now
Well, that
he's
was
in the 20s.
Half a stage ago.
All right.
I need points or a win here, buddy.
Joey fucking Logano.
Welcome to another episode of the American Beer Review Podcast.
Good times with good friends requires good beer. Lucky for us, we know how to pick all three.
We're a group of friends who grew up in the Pacific Northwest, giving us a jump start on our craft beer journey.
Join us today while Brian... I pride myself on not getting to know other people, so do not put that on me.
Alec, so the bananas up until like the 60s were an entirely different species of banana?
And Chad. It hit me like a wrecking ball.
Review some beer, talk about beer topics, and whatever else comes up. We invite you to pour yourself a drink and hang out with us.
So this time, we can say this isn't a NASCAR podcast.
Nope.
But this time around, it's very NASCAR adjacent. So it's
Boogity,
almost
boogity,
a NASCAR podcast.
Let's go racing.
What are we drinking today, Chad?
Today, from our friend, two-time Daytona winning driver.
Champion. Daytona 500 champion. Not a race winner.
Michael
Do they really
Waltrip.
call them champions?
For the Daytona 500, you're the Daytona 500 champion.
Huh.
It's like Indy 500.
I guess.
It's a crown
I just
jewel.
never thought about it for that.
From Michael Waltrip Brewing, we have, in honor of today, we're watching Talladega.
Yep.
We have Talladega Light Lager.
Which is such a perfect name.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And then following that up, we have Bristol Sunshine, a tangerine ale. Both coming in at 5%.
I did not expect that tangerine one.
I didn't either when I saw it. This
Yeah.
was another Bavana drop.
Oh,
This
right.
one had Bristol Sunshine. Let me make sure I got the right one. Bristol Sunshine that I saw was a Hellas Lager.
Yeah, it was listed as that on
I wonder if they
Untappd.
switched, like, kept the branding and changed the...
But you know what? As
style.
DW says, it's boogity boogity boogie, boys.
Are we starting with the lager?
Sure, why not?
Talladega Light.
Yeah, it's called Tangerine.
I have a friend who is down at Talladega.
Yeah.
I was checking in on the weather this morning with him. He was like, rained all night, cleared up, should be good for the racing. I'm very hungover. Sounds about right.
When the Talladega lights go down, get ready because there's a party coming to town, baby.
So, Michael Waltrip won me the belt.
Yeah,
he did.
He's one of 4, I think, NASCAR drivers that I actually met like in person and either shaking their hands, got a picture with.
I don't know if I've met any, actually, now that I think of it.
He seems
Oh, he was in a hurry because he was actually recording,
Like
working. But he was. Yep.
when he's working on when you see him working on the broadcast, he doesn't look like he's working. He's just having fun.
Oh, he was trucking, and he's a tall man, and so
He is
hey,
a very tall man.
can I get a picture? He's like, yes, but I'm not stopping. So catch up.
I don't know if this is somebody. This shows that it's connected to his brewery when I scan it for Untapped. It definitely listed as 0%.
There's a lot of shenanigans on Untapped on these. But this is at 5%.
I do appreciate that I do see people right now in Talladega drinking this beer out of cans, checking it in and posting pictures.
As you should.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're Michael Waltrip and you have not figured out how to make sure that at least this beer is not at every stand in Talladega, like it's a fail.
When they brew in like Bristol,
I thought it was North Carolina. Yeah, Newton, North Carolina.
Yeah.
But in partnership with Bavana. Oh, this listed as 4.2%. You said it was a 5-er.
It's at on Untappd. Whatever it is, this is a very tasty light lager that I would love to crush if I was
4.2
sitting in Talladega right now.
Oh, yeah. This would be perfect for that.
If only my driver in this week's NASCAR Fantasy League, Mr. Martin Truex Jr., could pull his head out of his ass and get up in the top 10, please.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, man.
So I did a little bit of the...
Has his car had a terminal case of not being... I haven't seen him all day.
No, he's just struggled.
Oh, he's on the struggle bus.
He's on one of the teams that are winning this season, though.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's not, but at least he's got equipment under him. So I did a little bit of research, not a ton, to figure out where this came from, because this just popped up end of last year, early this year, right?
Sure.
It's been around for a little bit.
Yeah, he talked about it a few years ago. I can't remember if he was on Dale's podcast. Dale Earnhardt Jr., for those of you that...
Yep. This is not a NASCAR podcast. Did you mention that?
He was on there, I think, initially talking about it a couple of years ago now.
It has been. It's been for a little bit. But reading about about us, they're like, hey, we're just three guys. We were talking about making a beer. We looked at whatever, hired a head brewer to come up with some stuff and do spot checks. We looked at making a brewery here. We were offering. That's where I saw. So they must not be, but they were in Bristol at one point. But yeah, just three guys like beer and whatever. And I'm like, I wonder if it
no, just say 4.2.
Then licensed Michael Waltrip's name once they were in Bristol or something like that.
Oh,
right?
Like so what it took, how far along until they got him involved.
And then you scroll down a little bit further, and the founders are Michael Waltrip and then two other.
So he just casually talks about it, like me and somebody is just really into beer and decided to do it, but it turns out it's him.
He's one of the three guys that he's talked about.
Yeah. Suppose that'll do it. Well, and when you have a name that's known, you might as well...
if anyone wonders why any one of the three of us start staring into space, it's because Dega is on the screen right here. Apologies for our YouTube watchers.
I wonder, though, I mean, it's got to be somewhat beneficial to start with a name.
100%.
Yeah.
Like that you're coming out and ordering.
We have bought a light lager and a tangerine ale from
Pro and
wherever it ends up actually coming from, the East Coast.
Yeah.
Just randomly. No,
this was a happy accident when I popped on getting the Bavana for the Giggle Juice last week. No, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, that episode dropped, 420 episode. I might be still high. Who knows?
Oh,
3 weeks ago.
Whatever it is. But yeah, this, and then I saw Talladega Light, and I went, that's odd. Then it's Michael Waltrip Brewing. Oh, at the cart.
Yeah.
So I got a six. I got
a sixer of each.
I got 2 6-packs each.
Oh, nice.
Oh, geez.
So these are
so there's a 6-pack coming down to Portland for the Xfinity race.
Oh,
there you
nice.
go. Yeah. So these are their signature beers, but then their specialty beers, all in the same vein. Checkered Past, Two-Time, High Banks, Wheelman.
Bristol, Virginia. That's where according to Untapped, where they are.
Yeah.
So
that tracks.
Slide Job, Thunder Valley.
Two-time Vamonos Mexican lager.
Ooh, there you go.
There's a lot of two-time references.
They are.
Well, if you were a 2-time Daytona champion winner and you started your own brewery, if I started my own brewery as the 2-time NASCAR Fantasy League champion, I'd call myself 2-time as well.
So
two-time Slide Job.
That's what she said.
I don't know how up to date it is, but they have plans to open over 100 Michael Waltrip taproom locations.
I will believe it when I see it.
Partnering with whatever.
One would look great in the South Sound region of Washington, I think.
I think your best bet is opening them within a stone's throw of every major racetrack and then every short track that's known.
And I don't know anything about what the distribution agreements look like at tracks. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Right.
has it locked down, but man,
that's what I'm saying.
43 locations was at each racetrack.
Yeah.
How many units are you going to move?
Well, they got Phoenix has the bar in there, the barn bar.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're.
But you just get yourself to be the beer of that,
if you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most.
What happens when Junior starts his own brewery company? Are we going to have shake and bake nights at the track?
He won't.
He's
already got an alcohol partner, vodka.
Oh, yeah. You should make a beer. He was talking about smoking, ripping heaters and chugging beers on a Tuesday night. Get ready for the racing, boys.
he was talking about how he didn't even really like beer.
Oh.
And then he realized he should probably start drinking beer because, I don't know, his main sponsor was Budweiser.
Yeah, that would do it.
He got after it in the day.
That's what he was talking about in his podcast, was basically like that him and his buddies would get after it. And then he was like, so then I went to Hendrick and I was like, oh, this is what people are supposed to be like. He goes, and then I sucked because I stopped hanging out and partying, went back to it.
All these nerds with their workouts.
So he's like, I went back to having, a throwdown on a Tuesday or Wednesday night, and turns out
E in the basement of his house.
Yes,
you have built a nightclub downstairs.
Oh, the life.
Yeah,
it's an easy drinker.
Easy drinking
light
beer.
I mean, that's what to have a pack of these to take to the track or to do. If you're buying them at the track, great, perfect.
I would put it in the same vein as. It's a little more flavorful Coors.
This is more like a banquet.
I'm getting a little sweetness in the back end.
Get a little more banquet style than a light.
Yeah. But 4.2, that's a great. I would love it in a 16.
Yeah.
16.
I mean, realistically for the track, that's what I want.
Here, let's.
My beer's in.
The highest honor you can give a.
Crushing it?
Yeah, crush it.
All right. Well, I'm going to crack. Just did crack.
Tangerine?
Tangerine ale. Bristol Sunshine.
The only BS I need is Bristol Sunshine. Oh, it smells fruity.
It smells fruity.
Uh-oh.
At 4.5.
That is it's a seltzer flavored beer.
Tastes like it's trying to be NA.
Yeah.
Not trying, but it's got that.
I think it's because we're so used to a tangerine, something you're used to like it being an IPA. Like you're used to also getting the bitter, you're getting like an overload of the.
And I think I've still got half a case of the Fremont
Wit.
The wit, that orange. I think that orange citrus flavor does lend itself to NA.
Would I feel better drinking this if I were sitting outside in the heat watching a race?
Getting pelted by rubber? Yeah.
Would it hit a little bit better? Would it? No? Just kind of. It's fine.
This is a nice
break. It lasts longer.
Yeah. This is a nice break in between a couple of these guys.
Yeah.
If I'm out at the track crushing them.
It's going to be warm by the time I finish it if I'm sitting outside in the sun.
Yeah. But it's probably going to be better. It's going to hold up getting warm than
could be
a normal beer. Yeah.
We'll see. I'll leave it on the table here and try it in a couple of episodes.
Like we said, though, it was originally listed as a Hellas lager. I'm intrigued to figure out what the deal is because most of the people checking them in here
I feel like
are the tangerine ale ones.
Yeah. I feel like somebody mislabeled it once and then everyone just went on and
could be
kept posting under that one and it just took over.
Because the checkered past grapefruit IPA.
Okay,
sounds good, right?
Okay,
that's
yeah. There were some other ones on the site. They weren't available for purchase.
Yeah. But because they're the specialty ones. Honey blonde ale.
Is this if this is their like one brewery they actually have open or that's a cool spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm only seeing it as the tangerine.
They're throwing down. They have their slide job.
Yeah,
they're claiming as a West Coast IPA.
Say what?
So
I did not see that on here. The 2-time slide job?
I don't know. I'm on their website.
Oh yeah, West Coast style IPA.
Those are
they should.
Those are fighting words if it doesn't stack up.
Yeah, I see people are.
You think they're going to have that at Sonoma when they do the West Coast swing? They should.
Yeah, it looks like people getting flights. The only time I think I'm seeing it is just on draft at the. And
I think that's what it is.
Tap
so
room.
The signature beers, the ones we have today, are the ones that they distribute.
Just these two?
Yeah, these are just the only 2 signature beers, and then it looks like the specialty beers are in just their tap room or potentially 100 tap rooms.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, though, if you're going in person, they got a few. They also do have some 2-time seltzers. And you can also get Michelob Ultra, Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, or apple cider.
You got to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
I know your customer base.
But my question is, when you order a flight, do they come out in fire suits and pour it out of a miniature gas can?
Does not appear to be so.
Damn.
Yeah.
How would your tap handle not be?
Yeah, what do you do? What's
Something
your...
like
I mean, or like, do you do some kind of checkered flag thing? Do you...
Shift or not?
I mean, he definitely seems to be leaning... There is this... I mean, he's already got the logo, and it's not that. So, I mean, I guess you're doing... I mean, you put that at the top
But you also
with
got,
like a...
You got the classic pinstripe.
Yeah, but I'm saying you do this guy. I guess I'm showing you guys, not the camera. You do this one with the checkered flag underneath it, like as the pole part, whatever. So
Intriguing.
yeah,
I like it.
For a celebrity-owned brand,
yeah.
Yes.
fully serviceable. And it's interesting to see, because I figured...
At least
going
they're
through
doing
that
a ton of beers.
Well, and I figured that
In
he
person.
just slapped his name on it.
Yeah,
But if he's been involved in the entire process, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
would expect nothing less from a 2-time Daytona champion.
drink the lights. I'd like to try some of the other ones though.
2-time.
I do see that. Did that come with?
Yes, it did.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just now realizing that it also has
you get
the
Michael
like
Waltrip's autograph as well.
that it has the logo on there. That's what I was.
Yeah, I missed that part, mainly because it's facing the opposite direction of me.
Yeah.
But it's got
2021 and
Shop our
2023.
merch. Beer shipped to your door.
Yeah, I
Right,
haven't.
okay. Oh, and yes,
I will be attempting that
open
to get us loaded up for
2021.
Portland.
So about just over 2 years ago,
Yeah,
depending on when.
yeah, August. So closing on 3.
Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that Orange Wit, the NA one.
If it had, if it
Uh-oh.
had, if,
Oh,
No,
geez.
it's a
oh
commercial.
God, Jesus, what? Fox.
Cars wrecking.
Oh my God, why
It's
would you
like,
why would you do that?
It's like being
would
at
you do
the
that? Oh,
Husky Stadium, and they run like an ad for I forget what, and it runs a yellow stripe around the
Oh,
whole stadium,
yes.
and I'm like, "There's a flag. What's the flag for?" And they're like, "No, it's like WaFd Bank or something." And they're just like, "Really?"
pick a different color.
Yeah.
Well, that's when they were Chad's share at the Nextel Cup.
Oh yeah.
Anytime the Nextel banner, you're like, caution for what?
Yeah.
No, this
Nope.
is
Just our sponsor.
logo.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and they get rid of the scoring pylons at Talladega.
At more than Talladega, also
Everywhere.
Bristol.
Oh, you just need to use, you just need to use the Wi-Fi.
Dude.
I have not been able to get rant over. I haven't been able to get any Wi-Fi at a NASCAR track.
Oh yeah, how's that? Is that the Tangerine?
That's a tangerine. So it looks more lagery than it could be ale, but
I mean, it's probably an ale, but like
4.2. It's a nice sippable.
yeah, but like
I'm
what's
definitely
it giving me?
Talladega Light is getting my crushed
stamp of approval.
stamp of approval.
It's fine.
Which one?
The Tangerine.
Yeah,
It's just
I would not.
I think if you're like with someone that's like, I don't really drink beer, like just
I don't know that I would go with that.
if you, what are your options at the race? What are your options? If they have Michael Waltrip, Coors Light, what did they have last time we were there? They had Busch Light,
Yeah.
regular Busch, 805 from Firestone Walker
Right,
when we were in
randomly.
California. It's California, and they were doing a big push then.
I thought you meant Portland. Like
805.
Oh God, no! What did they have it? What did they have at Portland? I forgot about that.
I don't know because we just went to the cooler.
Yeah,
No, I went on a couple of wanderings.
we did. I think I always go and at least get one.
You got to see what they have. A whole bunch of seltzer last year. Oh, Christopher
Oh,
Bell.
somebody
that
did wreck.
sucks to be you. Ooh. Oh, and you had the nice wrap this weekend too. Sucks to suck.
All right. Any more thoughts on these?
I'd drink some more lights.
Yep. Well, you will drink some more lights in about a month.
Fair enough. You can, I guess, bring a couple of these tangerine ones.
Oh, we would finish them off.
I'll try them out. Hopefully with nice weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, stick with the lights.
Yeah, we had to taste 2 beers from 2-time Daytona champion. Michael
Absolutely.
Waltrip.
Absolutely.
Cool. 2 times for the 2-time.
Well, we're not out of glasses, so they're not empty. I got to finish off some of these cans. Chad's can is crushed.
Yeah.
So if you can grab yourself some Michael Waltrip Brewing.
Wad it up.
Talladega Light.
And turn 4, baby.
Do this one.
I would suggest doing that and support your favorite driver, but
support a driver.
Support a NASCAR
Wait, whoa,
fan.
hold on real quick. I'm sorry I'm interrupting this.
Support a future. Is he in the Hall of Fame yet?
Not yet.
No.
Is he a future?
They have 2
Hall of
different.
Fame?
Could be.
They have 2 different percentages on here.
Championships.
The side says 5%. The
Then
bottom.
4.2.
Where'd it go?
No, I see 4.2.
Where
on the
did
back,
4.2 go?
underneath the barcode?
Yes. 4.2 under the barcode, 5% on the serving facts.
Well,
I also did not need to know
folks, we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Nope. Yeah, ways and means.
It's not on this one though. This one has your serving facts. This one does not.
Goodyear made the labels this week. Sorry. This is not a NASCAR podcast.
All right. We'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah.
Oh, my ears.
If you've enjoyed what you just heard, make sure you subscribe to get new episodes when they drop, and don't forget to leave us a review. If you want to see what we're drinking when we're not on the pod, you can follow us on social media at A Beer Review. Feel free to send us any beer suggestions that we can make Chad go buy off of Tavor.